We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Coach Loxley told me just a few moments ago, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most beautiful should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. The Terrapins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From deep, it's Richardson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Run inside. It's Williams. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Rush right in his face. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They're all over him. Avoids pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll give it to Brown. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisville!
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Left side is Webb. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab, it's Durham. Across the 45. Shakes a man and he might take off. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Terrapins. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Sells to run, wants to pass. Caught. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Second down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On third down, he drops the throw. Extending the play. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it and he has to have it. rifles it down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They'll run him again. He's got the first down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Maryland! Rolled his way into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Richardson. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Drops back on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Cardinals head it quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
On the stop. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Driving forward, it's Brown. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Danzy. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right side, it's Williams. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Back open in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Looking for the marker. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Throws to the tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and long here. The fake wants to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Skinner. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Skinner. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And just like that, with the big play, they're set up as he goes out of bounds at the 18.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hand off, Isaac Brown. Fights off a defender. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it.
Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll get rid of it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Right at the line. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one. Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's reeled in. It's Webb. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
And well, the hard part is, once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Snags it, and there's running room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Danzy. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Wants to throw on 1st. Right side, it's McCoy. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The play fake. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll set up to throw. Rushes on. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit. Just
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll give it to Brown. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. They'll go with Brown. He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop. One final play before the end of the quarter. Moving the pocket, it's Washington. Caught by Williams on the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. He wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Webb. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Look out! Finds his target. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down?
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Sets his feet. It's Washington. Rush right in his face. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Richardson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's Washington.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Got some room to run. Takes it back to the 20. Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Sees an alley. Could be an alley. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On the move, it's Smothers. At the 35, he's open. Big play, takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Manning. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Manning from the gun on third down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Changing the routes with his receivers. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Just smothered on the play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Foley. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Brown again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Right side, it's Foley. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but he left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Texas offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Smothers. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go. Ready. Sweep, sweep. Slide, slide.
Arch Madness. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. A give to Brown. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. We saw it on that play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On third down, here's Brown. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They'll run for it. It's Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Cardinals trying to cash it in on first and goal. Here's Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. After run, now throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and... Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Louisville! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they took over inside the red zone and go 19 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action, here's Manning. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Here we go. Ready? 22. Bubba.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Smothers. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Art's going to spin it again. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Here's Arts to throw. Caught, it's Smothers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. RPO complete. Turning it on. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Manning to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Coleman's got it on the right side. Just outside the red.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. They're all over it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Manning. They'll run the screen. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they're caught, and he's got room. Inside the 50, the 30, he's at the 20, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Second and long here.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Hey, move. Go.
To throw, Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Got it looking for a first. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run, and wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Manning on play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
One more time, it's Brown. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. The give on the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They want to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Complete out of the backfield. Drag to the ground, but not before. Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The postseason rolls on today with the Cure Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Louisville Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. The two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show league. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Foley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. Again, it's Brown. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Brown. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
The Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hand off for Brown. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And to get rid of it quickly. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw. Still looking to his right. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets on the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Knocked down immediately.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. Comes down, it's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Drops back on 1st down. Just got rid of that one.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Foley. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Needs it here on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Second down, going to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Enough to move the chains. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. A give to Brown. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment to get the tackle for loss.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. How about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab?
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's complete to the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here's the return from inside the 25. He's stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Right side, it's Brown.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the sack.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Out wide right, it's Richardson. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
They'll run with Brown. Swapped immediately. Down coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. No huddle here for the offense.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Manning with the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Look out. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half.